everyone, welcome to another Nerdy Nikki art stream. So today I'm going to be painting the nun from one of my favorite movie series called The Conjuring. Now, I don't specifically like the Nun movie, but I do like The Conjuring. The Nun did have some flaws in the movies, I will agree to that, but overall, I mean, if you do understand it, it is a pretty okay movie for what it is. Hi, Harrison. So I'm just gonna basically do a cartoony style, kind of in a way. I do have multiple images that I wanted to do, but I did also want to make it a little bit kind of creepy and scary like I did before. So I already got some of the photos, and I'm just gonna have some fun with it. How are you, Harrison? Hi, my name isn't Blue. No. Basically what happens is sometimes it resets it. I didn't do anything. I downloaded the creator's studio, so I had to remember who I had mod, so you weren't the only one that I had to remod. So it's not your fault. It's literally the freaking new shit. Not your fault. I gotta change it, so don't worry. Yeah, I had to do like a stupid freaking transferring everything over, and it's saying that basically I had to use the old, or not the old, the new creative studio thing. I don't know what's going on, but yeah, I don't know why. Hey, Ninja Off Duty. Hi. Yeah, don't be worried, Harrison. Just don't worry. It happens. I know that Jamie was a mod, Game Slayer and stuff like that. I literally had to go through my channel and like look at it again. So I have to fix up my channel again. And then I had to do like the server key or something. So I have to redo everything. So I'm just like, whoa, what a glorious thing of YouTube. I'm really starting to appreciate you so much, YouTube. I was gonna stream a horror game, but to be honest, not in the mood. Thanks, Jamie. Appreciate it. So basically, what I did was I already pre-painted the canvas. I'm gonna be using a lot of dark colors, which is like whites, grays, dark blues. So I figured a nice bright purple would be like perfect to kind of like accent the colors. And because this is going to be hanging up on my wall, to be honest, so I want it to be like awesome, and I want it to stand out. I don't want it to be like dark and droopy. So yeah, right now I'm just doing like the little cap for the nun, pretty much. I don't really have to worry about so much detail right now because I'm just sketching out where I want everything positioned. Hi, Audible. How are you? Hi, welcome to the stream. Let's see, I haven't seen the nun yet. Well, I honestly, okay, so a lot of people get mixed up too because it goes The Conjuring. Well, first it goes basically the Insidious movies and The Conjuring and all that all tied into one, at least I think so. And then it goes to Annabelle. And then it goes to the Nun series. So a lot of people kind of don't understand a little bit of that. But yeah, that's what happens. And then it plays a great big deal of everything of what goes on. And like small little details. So I do like the Nun in ways because it gives kind of like that feeling of knowing and not knowing what's going on, and kind of like a lot of theories behind it. So people kind of didn't understand it. They thought that it was trashy and it wasn't scary. That's not the whole point of it. It's literally nothing to do with theories. Like it has like everything, like I mean theories upon theories upon theories. So it's very interesting, and they can grow that series even more. Hopefully they do. If not, then you know, Hi, Leo. Yeah. Oh god, this is creepy. Of course Harrison will notice that. I wasn't wearing my ring last time because I was dealing with a whole bunch of paint and stains. And I was actually thinking about using epoxy for the painting canvas, which this stuff right here, you're not allowed to kind of get on your skin. So it's poisonous. So it's danger. It's really bad. So I had to make sure that I wear protective gear, and I didn't want to get any on the ring too. So that's pretty much why I didn't use it. I do. Looks at, oh yes, I know you're looking at me. This is gonna be a little bit creepy because it's like, oh gosh. But I have to do her jawline. And I don't want it so big, but I'm gonna have to do it at least big. But I kind of want her to have like a big head and a small body. It's not really doing the details of the body. It's more so of just the head and just coming right at you. So. Why are you looking at me? Yeah, I heard about that, to be honest. I heard that they're actually going to be remaking The Grudge. And they're thinking about also remaking the Ring series, too. And I'm just like, okay, it's already happened, but, I mean, it all depends. I mean, I'm not going to really shit on a movie that I haven't seen yet, because I like to give movies a try, unless if it's a movie that's pretty fucking shit, that should be made. To be honest. But that's just me. That is completely me. Like, I stopped watching a lot of the Marvel series because some of the movies should have not been made. I'm gonna be honest with you. So, I mean, that's just me, though. Yeah, well, hopefully this is gonna knock your ass out, Jamie, because I know it will. I don't have to worry too much about the art canvas because I'm just going really, really light. I love this pencil. It is my favorite. Hey, Game Slayer, how are you? Wow, I see how it is, Oddball. You freaking grace us with your presence, and then you leave me. Out of all people, me. I mean, it's okay if you leave Jamie, but me? I mean, come on. I thought you were my mini-me. I thought we were buddies. I thought I had your coordinates. Okay, I'm good. Oddball's like, the fuck? Nah. Stop being a cheeky little bastard. Okay, I'll be good. It's all I need to piss off Jamie. Am I doing a good job? Shut up, babe. Oh, it's making you smile. Okay. Now, this is definitely going to take me a while, but that's okay. Good. I'm glad. My plan has worked. But yeah, I was going to do an art stream, but then I was like, I want to do the Dark Descent. The reason why for that is because I really like the monkey. So I was thinking about using actually this canvas for the monkey, but then I was like, you know what? I really, really want to do the nun. And then I was like, you know what? Screw it. I'll just do the nun. Now, I have a specific art style that I like doing. So it's not like going to be realistic. It's going to be cartoony, bold. That's what I like. Just saying. Hi, Otaku. Thank you. I know, right? Ataku said hi to me. Ataku. I'm doing good. So I'm not sure yet. I don't know if I'm going to do another art stream again tomorrow. But I may do a horror game later on tonight. I might, actually. Why? Because Nikki wants to. Okay, so what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to make sure I kind of bring this out just a bit more. Because this is not supposed to be giving it off that much space. It's supposed to be like really, really tight. Like it's supposed to be at least about right here. I'm just going to make the little cap a little bit bigger, just doing some minor adjusting, which I like before I even start painting. Nice, Dibrax. Nikki wants to get her scare on. Yes, I do want to get my scare on, believe it or not. I actually finished watching the Haunting series. So, I mean, the last one, which is with the alien, I mean, it was okay. I mean, they could have done better. I thought, like, the movies just tied down. Like, it was just pretty freaking boring after that. I don't know. I'm just really starting to get bored of basically the horror films today. Or, well, not today, in today's genre, today's fucking year. Like, no one makes really good movies anymore, and it's just pissing me off. Like, I want something to scare me. I want something to knock me off my feet, not, like, bore me to death. And don't get me wrong, I like your average theories. Like, I like theories. But I don't like it when I'm sitting here and literally my mind is like going to theories because the movie's just that boring. You know what I mean? Well, that's a good thing that you pass out because you definitely need to sleep, Jamie. You know that. Might actually do her bone structures just a bit smaller. I know, it's a little bit weird, but I'm trying here. I'm trying. I gotta get one of those, like, pencil holders, because that will definitely help me. There we go. You want her jawbone to kind of like reach out a little bit more. So let me see. No, I don't need sleep. Yeah, you do need sleep. They just know for cheap jumps. Yeah, exactly, games. Exactly. And you know what? I'm getting bored of it. Like, I mean, sometimes it's like, I might actually do, like, my own short stories. I don't know yet. I did actually create a creative writing. I did upgrade a little bit of the channel, just a bit, so you guys can see. So this way, if you guys want to create anything, you guys can. Well, I'm glad you ate. You need to eat. Same with your dad. Also, Harrison, I saw that you were being a bad boy on Daddy's streams, so yes, Mommy's always watching. Just saying. Now I'm just going to play around with it a little bit. I might actually add where her mouth is actually opened and it's coming right at her. I'm not sure yet, but there's a lot of things that I really want to do with this drawing. Because it's like, do I want to use blood? Do I want to do something? I'm not sure yet, but I really want to add something scary to this. But at the same time, I want it to be like cartoony scary. So not too terrifying, but just like cutesy terrifying. I'm not sure yet. Hey, Gimmicky! How are you doing? Alright, so I know that she has crosses, and I know she has like certain things about her face. So her jawline is going to be a little bit different. Because I just might actually do her face to be like really, really horrifying. But in the meantime, I'm going to actually start with the black paint because the black paint is literally going to take forever. So we're going to have a mixtures of blues, blacks, grays, and believe it or not, I might do some glow in the dark with her. I'm not sure yet, but I know she has like purples, blacks, and dark blues. So I'm just going to start off with the smallest and the simplest colors right now, which is your dark blues right here and black. And then I'm going to have to add some whites, gray, some butterscotch, and I'm going to add a little bit of gold just to make it pop out a little bit too. Some gray, and a lighter purple. I might add a little bit of blue just to add some highlights. Oof. What do you mean, oof? I'm doing good, thank you for asking. Alrighty. So, what I'm going to do is, I'm just going to very carefully start to paint on the cap. Just move these paints out of the way. Just like shove them over. I was going to work with a tile, but then I was like, you know what? Oh, I like how I already like dirtied up the thing. Classic Nikki, always ruining her drawings when she hasn't even started yet. Well, believe it or not, it's just, I'm actually going off of my creativity too. So it's going to be a little bit of a struggle because normally I like having a reference, but in this case, I don't have a reference of what I want to go by. So it's going to be a little bit challenging, but I'm going to make do with it. So with black, I don't really have to worry about like doing a second layer, but I'm going to, just to kind of bring it out a little bit. What's dateable? The nun? Why not? Just put a bag over her head. She'll be dateable. And then I'll start doing the highlights after. Sorry. Excuse me. Oh. Excuse me. Sorry. Oh my goodness me. Ugh. Thank you. I gotta get my flu shot. Thank you. I'm glad I have flask reflux because, oh my god, that's a word of the day, flask. I'm glad I have flask reflexes. That's impressive. Clearly, yes. Pause. No. Well, I need to get mine because I'm starting to get sick again. And for some reason, Nikki, as fast as she gets freaking better, as fast as she gets fucking sick again and again. Over and over again. Okay, so what I'm going to do here is I just want to very carefully, this is going to be all black and white. But I'm kind of like rough housing it right now because I will be doing the details. It's going to take me a while, but I will do it. Oh my god, Jamie, just go to bed. He meant the nun. Don't worry. Don't worry. Yeah, he's tired. Don't worry, Gaming Red. He's tired. When he's tired, he reads the chat fast, and yes. He meant the painting. Just saying. Just saying, Jamie. Shh, calm down. Hey, Jill. How are you? Yeah, Daddy needs to go sleepy. That's another reason why Mommy did this art stream, so Daddy can hear her voice. And he can kind of sleep. How is everyone doing today? I'm actually excited for Halloween. I might do like a Halloween special. I'm not sure. But I'm thinking about it. What do you guys think? Guys think I should do an art stream on Halloween? Or if I should just do a scary game? Or at least attempt to try to do a scary game. Because no game makes me scared. Yeah! I want to do an art stream? Okay, so... We'll see. I'll probably put that as like a post or something. Probably do like a little poll. Not sure. Maybe I should leave because I feel like being a pretty boy. Oh, sorry. But... in my case, everyone gets attention. Ha 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 ha. But hey, I don't mind. I would love it if you stay, to be honest, but I mean, that's up to you. I can't like literally force you down and like chain you down and be like, stay! I demand you. So, but what I can do is just say, hey, you know, it'd be nice if you stayed, but if you don't, I completely understand. You know what I mean? Why am I talking in this accent? Oh, well, that didn't take long. Sorry about that. He's gonna be like that. Yeah. Meet Jamie, one of my favorite mods. Not being sarcastic, I'm just saying. You're just like, no, I sense bullshit. Fuck you. You're gone. Oh god, I got black paint all over me. There we go. Not really worrying about like so much of if it's even or not. I'm just having fun. That's all what matters. Because then eventually what I'm going to do is it's going to be adding the highlights, which is the grays and the purples, which is going to really make it stand out even more. Do a scary game for Halloween. So I'm just roughhousing it right now. Barks at a bird flying. Oh gosh. Well, I don't know, but like if I do a horror game though, I mean I have to decide. I don't want to do any Resident Evil because a lot of people overplay that, to be honest. Resident Evil, Outlast, Amnesia, any of those games. I want it to be something that no one has ever heard about before. So, I'll take a look and see what I have. To be honest, maybe I might actually be able to use my Steam in the sense of it might be proactive here and there. Not sure yet, but we'll see. We'll see. As this is coming along, it's gonna be a little horrifying, but I'm trying to like take my time too because at the same time, painting does take a while and for it to dry. So I don't want you guys to sit here and you're just like, oh my gosh, we have to wait for layers to dry. It's like, yes, you do. Oh my God. Jamie. Leave it up to him. It's okay, Jamie. Don't worry. No, I don't care. You're mine. You're mine. Just picture you saying that right now. I had to switch, basically, so don't mind me. I kind of like the scraping off of the canvas. Yeah, I'm trying to figure it out because I know a lot of people have been playing a lot of different types of games, to be honest. Game Slayer. Yes, Harrison, what's up? Alright, so I'm just going to take some baby wipes because I kind of got black paint all over me. No pun intended. Ha 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 ha. You know what you're doing for Halloween? What's that? Just moving the light over a bit. I'm not worrying too much about like where the white part is going to be because I can always fix it. I'm just trying to like actually get the black parts all done, to be honest. Oh, White Days? Yeah. Well, hey, you can play White Days. I mean, I definitely am going to watch that. You know how I am. Because who else is going to be like, you're doing it wrong? I mean, that's just me, though. You know how I'm going to be. I think the purple really accents the canvas, to be honest. Good choice on that. With the dark colors. You know what game I really want to see you play, Jamie, is Five Nights at Freddy's. Because I know you have the fast reflexes for it, so yeah. Nikki wants it. To be honest. I mean, I might play Five Nights at Freddy's. It all depends. Don't mind my cat, you guys. She just wants attention. She's not getting my heart. I'm gonna upgrade on paint. Yep. You don't have that game? Oh yeah, because you can't do it on PC, damn it. Ah. Well, that sucks. Okay, so maybe I should do it then, just so you can watch me scream in horror and laugh your asses off when I break the game, to be honest. Because knowing Nikki, she's probably gonna break a game, because that's how she is. Hey, don't judge me on that. I don't mean to break the game, okay? It just sort of happens. I'm try to even this out right now. Sorry, guys. You're gonna probably hear Mocha a lot because she's going through that phase where she just really is craving for attention. Yeah, hey, Silent Drifter. Yeah, I'm doing the nun portrait. It's not going to be like, you know, I should say really horrifying, but it is going to be a cute kawaii style. I already did actually Billy the puppet, which it's now all dried. So this is what Billy the puppet looks like. So I'm probably going to be doing that. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to do the nun. And I was thinking about doing Pennywise. And I might actually do Annabelle because I have like canvases that I really want to use because I bought them. I might buy some more canvases just so I can actually do the like Eerie series that I really want to do. So, and then I was thinking about doing a giveaway with one of them. Not sure which one, but I'm thinking about it. How are you, Drifter? It's been a while. Hi, Happy Lux. How are you? Welcome to the stream. Yeah, that's my fur baby. And hi, Chaotic. I did see you. It was going fast. Alright, so what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to wait for the paint. But in the meantime, I'm going to mix some of the colors because it's going to require highlights. Now, I was going to actually incorporate silver, but I was thinking about pausing off that right now. And we're going to incorporate some blue because I want to add some blue right now. And the blue that I'm using is navy blue. Oh my goodness. Don't mind me. I'm alright, not working today due to a cold, kind of getting sick of the work season. Should be done Saturday and Sunday though. I know that feeling because I really started to like get sick again and the flu is going around. So, Jamie, sorry about that. Calm down. Calm down, Jamie. Anyways, I'm glad that you guys are here. Yeah, flu season is fast approaching. Oh, see, look at that. My paint is closed, but somehow it just dries. Oh, my goodness. When you need better paints. Come on. Come on. I'm hoping that I'll be able to do it with purple. Oh, my goodness. Oh, this purple is like literally gone. Come on. Yep, it's all dried up. Okay. Well, there goes that purple. In the trash it goes. Oh, I'm not sick, guys. It's just a cold outside from doing. Well, hey, you know how I am though, Drifter. I love the pavement smell. There we go. I'll do that kind of purple. I mean, it is my favorite, to be honest. I know it's weird, but I do like the smell of like fresh tar and all that stuff. So, not sure, but yeah. Yeah. Now, with the second coat, I'm going to mix it with a little bit of blue so I can add some highlights to it. So I'm kind of going by my own, a little bit of creation. I don't want it to be kind of, how do I put this? The original kind of nun. I want it to have some details, some highlights, some character to it, you know, some Nikki flair. because I'm also trying to use up almost all my old paints that I have, and which I think this is a good exercise to do. It also helps encourage me to do some art again, because I know you guys missed me doing art. So yes, yes, it did snow, Drifter. It did snow, and I think maybe that's what's screwing up my sinuses, to be honest, because we got a little bit of a snowfall. It's staying, clearly. So, it's pretty annoying, to be honest. I mean, at least that's what I think so. So I'm going to see if I can get my flu shot sometime either tomorrow or the next day, just in case, because I really don't want to get sick again. I had the flu, I had the cold, I had everything, so we'll see. Now, I know it's going to be weird, but I'm actually trying to add a little more black. Let me bring this down. Oh, you got some down too? Ugh. I don't know. They said it's going to snow again. Hopefully it doesn't. Because Nikki don't want snow at all. I really don't like snow. Like, a lot of people say that snow is great. They have so much fun with snow. Yeah, no, thank you. I honestly don't want to. Alright, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to clean off my brush because I'm going to start working with the white. Now, I'm going to leave the face. The reason why for that is because I'm going to be adding a lot of highlights to that. And what I mean by a lot of highlight is, I mean a lot of highlights. We're going to do a lot of gray tones. We're going to do a lot of blue tones, light blue tones. We're going to do some cream, and we're maybe doing some red. I'm not sure yet, but we'll see how that goes. So this is basically like a base coat of where everything is going to be at. So this way I kind of have like a general structure of what I want to do with everything. If I want to add more black, I can. If I want to fix up some crevices, I can. Pretty much. That's how it is. So let's see, pause mommy's chair. But other than that, I'm glad that you finally get to take off, hey, Drifter, because I know that you've been working a lot, to be honest. And it's about time you actually get time to yourself to relax. Because I know it's hard, too. And especially in the winter, because I know, like, last time when I spoke with you, I remember you guys have to get it done before winter happens. Am I correct? Or correct me if I'm wrong, but I remember something being said like that. I'm just going to come in a little bit and add that dip. Oh, really? Well, then again, too, I know that, for example, if you have, like, a bad crew or someone's just, like, freaking booty as hell, kind of, like, ruins everything, too, because you guys work as a team together as well, and it reflects the team. But I can see that it's stressful because I know you want to take the time off. Because you rarely ever take time off. And when you do, it's like, ugh, finally, relaxation. And then it's like, nope, you don't get to relax. Now this is literally just rough because I will have to fix it up eventually. But for right now, like I said, I'm just trying to paint on where I want everything to be right now. try to actually make it even too, because I don't want it to be not even enough. There we go. Is that even a word? That's a Nikki word right there. Not even enough. Thank you, Otaku. No, you're not allowed to bite Uncle Games. I'm kidding. Rip his freaking head off. I'm kidding. But no, in all honesty, try to be a good boy. My brother hit me with a snowball in my face, and I was sleeping with it. Wait, what? Okay, the chat's going a little too fast. Give me a second, because, okay, there we go. I was like, did I miss him? Well, the job I'm on is hopefully getting completed next year. There's a lot of construction work involved. Yeah, I know. Like, have you heard about they're going to be adding the freaking new, like, buses? So, I mean, over here, like, the new bus routes and shit like that. What is that freaking thing called? Cost us, like, freaking over a fortune. I can't think of it right now. It's slipping my mind. But it's like the service trains, bus train things, the subway thing. You know? I don't know why they did that. Yeah. Oh, I hate that shit. It, like, literally fucked up everything. Like, they're really touring, like, freaking over here. Like, Edmonton is literally nothing but looking like a construction site. Like, nothing. That's how bad it is over here. And then I don't know what I'm going to do because I got an interview tomorrow. And I'm hoping that I can get downtown perfectly fine because there's a lot of zigzaggies and shit like that. And I'm just like, well, I am definitely going to lose that. There you go. No. I just want to give it, like, sort of a roughness. Not so much, but just keeping it real. As it squeaks over here. There we go. You bite this. No, you bite this. You bite this. No, you bite this. Yeah. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to start filling in a little bit of the black here and there too. Just a bit. I know I have a little bit of white, but that's okay because, again, I can just fill it up with black. It's not going to take, like, too much, but we'll start doing the details eventually. Keyword, eventually. And my cat. I'm so sorry about my cat. It's like every time she knows that I'm trying to stream, she's just wanting attention now. But then again, too, is that she got into the trash, so that didn't help, to be honest. She was being a bad girl. Hey, AKA, how are you doing? I hope you're doing good. Okay. So I am making sure that this is good. I know, you're probably like, what the heck, Nikki? Don't judge me. Okay, just love me. Love me! And I got paint all over me. The gloriness of painting. I swear, she does it for the coffee love. I swear. There we go. I'm hoping that it doesn't hail over here because normally sometimes it does hail when the weather is just like so screwed up sometimes. Sometimes, not all the time. Now I'm just going to rust hazel it just a bit. So this way sometimes the black a little bit shows up. I want to make sure I add a base coat. Then I can start doing a little bit of details. There we go. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to definitely have to add a little bit of black. A little bit more. I'm not sure, but I might actually like bring this up just a bit. Because I want her cap to actually show. Then I can start adding the grays and the black to shade it and all that. So yeah, I think this is just gonna like be very, very time consuming, which I'm gonna love because the more I work on it, the better it's gonna become. At least I think so, in my opinion. Oh, hi, Razzie. How are you doing? No, I'm not playing the game. I'm not playing the game. I'm actually just like painting because I feel like it, honestly. I want to have fun and just sit back and enjoy, you know, just everything. It's been a while since I did a lot of art streams, so it's something different because I know a lot of people have been playing like just the same games and all that, and I just wanted to try something new. I wanted to just like have fun. That's what I wanted to do, at least. I know I need to get new paintbrushes. I gotta get like small paintbrushes so this way I can like easily like freaking paint smaller details. Hey Smiley, welcome to the stream. How are you? I would like reach, like I will do my high-pitched voice, but I might actually be catching a cold right now. So I'm trying to keep it at ease right now before I even like screech because my voice is just like cracking, on the verge of cracking, so, which I don't like. Keep that in mind. Ha 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 ha. So I hope everyone is doing well. Okay. I want to make sure that I kind of make it a little bit old and worn down too. Because I don't want it to be like even. I want to make it look like she's popping out, but not too popping out. So bad. We don't want that. We don't want that at all. Okay, so what I'm going to do is now, very carefully, I'm going to start to paint on the face. Now the face I can resize and restructure and all that, but right now it's going to take some time. So it's going to look like a big blob, but now I can start doing the double coating. Hey, Final Girl, how are you? Well, that's good, because you need to get some sleep, Jamie. You need to sleep. Definitely need to sleep. No point intended. So I think I might actually add butterscotch to kind of like offset it just a bit, because I don't want it to be like pure white. I don't like the whiteness, to be honest. So I'm going to have to add a whole bunch of coats to it, but that's okay, because it's, in the end, it's going to turn out great. I know it will. Keyword, I know. Yeah, I had, well, I had a troll, in the sense of just Jamie took care of it. That's pretty much it in that sense. Why don't you want to sleep? But yeah, since I got a lot more people here, so far it's up to 1 vote. But do you guys on Halloween, would you like to see an art stream or a gaming stream? Let me know. I was just gonna do a poll, but I would much rather like interact with you guys here because it's just so much easier, to be honest. Well, I like interacting with my audience. I like letting my audience know what I'm thinking. And I would also like feedback too because, you know, you guys are here on my channel and it's just nice to get people's different opinions on what they like and what they don't like. And it's great. That's pretty much that. I was thinking about both, to be honest, but then I'm just like, I need to separate like the time schedules too. So I might go, like I said, I might go back to like morning paintings. Well, not paintings, but at least morning art with Nikki, because I used to do a lot of like art videos in the morning before a lot of them got deleted. That was my end. So I might do that and just do like regular sketching and all that stuff. Because I used to do that every morning to just try to like exercise my brain a little bit. Because it's always great to like draw in the morning or at least 10-20 minutes a day. At least that. Taking the time to just draw. Rather it's a sketch or anything. Because it also like builds character. It also builds creativity. And it helps to improve your drawings, to be honest. And I haven't painted in so long. And I've missed it, to be honest. So the reason why I'm doing art streams right now and painting streams is because I have like old paints that I'm trying to get rid of. So why not do an art stream? And all I had to do was buy canvases. So I actually treated myself and I bought Michael canvases. Usually I go to the dollar store, but I was like, yeah, no. So I had fun treating myself. It was nice. Got to look at different art supplies too. I think I know for a fact that what I want to do is I want to upgrade like my paintbrushes because clearly I need to. But other than that, keep that in mind. Alright, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to start adding a little bit of the white. Now, I might actually add a little bit of black here and there because I need to like overlap this part right here. Because I don't want it to be so much like everything is kind of like straight and flat. I want to give it kind of like a dimension. And then that's when I can finally start doing the layers and details. That's gonna take me forever and ever. Oh, what kind of paper do you use on your art on? Believe it or not, Smiley, it all depends. Like right now, this is an art canvas, so whatever this is made out of, which I think is like paper mache, to be honest, because it's like wood. I'm hoping that, like right here, like it's really, really light. So I think it is like paper mache that they put on burlap or something like that. And that's what they do. And they wait for it to dry. Then they just staple it, to be honest. But the paper that I use can range from dollar store paper, from basically sometimes printer paper for just sketching, watercolor paper for watercolors. So it all depends on what you're into. But I wouldn't reckon to just go out and just buy a whole bunch of paper of what you think. Because some of the papers that I like to use, like for drawing and sketching, depending on what kind of artist you are, like for example, this is, I'm just going to put this off to the side so this way I don't ruin it. Because I have a habit of doing stuff like that. So this is a canting drawing book. And when I was in graphic design, all I would do is just grab my, I would say a dollar store, basically sketch pad and draw. So I didn't use this much. Now, I like to use this with basically color pencils and basically pencil work, shading, sometimes charcoal too. But this is not the paper that's intended for that because they give you charts here, which I'll show you. So there's specific charts that match, like this is great for sketching, and then it goes on for color pencils, that's a 1-star, so on and so forth. But honestly, it depends on the artist. I like a smooth surface. So I don't like certain types of roughness. I mean, if I'm doing realistic portraits in the sense of with buildings and stuff, then that's that. But sometimes I do like the roughness of that, of the paper. But I mostly like this kind of paper with just sketching pencils or basically color pencils, whatnot. So I am actually starting to work with brown paper, which brown paper is perfect for basically colored pencils, same with tones of color, like gray tones and black tones, which I purchased cardstock for that. So yeah, it's pretty annoying. So yeah, like I said, for the paint, I actually use acrylic paint. I haven't worked with oil paint before because I'm not into oil paintings, to be honest. I've tried it, but you know, you have to purchase like so much shaganikis with it. So I don't know. That's not my thing. Not yet, that is. But I like to try different art mediums, like all the time. So I don't know too much about oil paintings, which I can't sit here and say, oh, you got to do this and this. But when I know something from my personal experience, I can offer it. But my best advice to you, too, is to give it a try as well. Experiment with it, watch YouTube videos. Other artists have different experiences with different types of paints. I mean, not all artists are the same. Some people like different types of things. I mean, that's just my opinion. Thank you, Gimmicky. Thank you, Smiley. Why did you almost commit murder? Dear gosh. So, like I said, Smiley, it all depends. Hey, I don't mind. Let the haters hate. Besides, I like to think about dislikes of upside down thumbs. Meaning that they're actually giving me a view, and on top of that, they're also liking my stuff. So, hey, I don't mind. You think it's going to stop me from doing art? Nope. And nope. Exactly. That's the one way to look at it. Besides, in the world of YouTube, you're not going to please everyone, so I honestly don't care. You either like my channel or you don't. You want to judge me, you judge me. You want to talk shit about me, you talk shit about me. But in the end, you know what? You're the one that's freaking disliking me for no goddamn reason, so fuck you, big boy! Okay, I'm good. Don't judge me. Got a lot of boo-boos on my arm? You mean this right here? Yeah, that's a burn. I burned myself when I was making dinner for the fam jam because, yeah. I was doing like multiple things at once, so... But it's healing up. I'm a fast healer, so that's a bonus. We'll have to say that. And since it's closed up, I now can actually attempt to use certain types of aloe veras and all that. And bio oils. So I can do that now. Yeah, I know, right? Just speaking from Nikki, don't even. I got paint all over me. Oh my goodness. Ugh, leave it up to Nikki to get like paint all over her. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. And welcome to the stream, by the way. Oh my god. Sorry. Coming in the stream at the weirdest time saying, oh my god. I got a lot of stuff. Oh my god. Wait, I am? I don't know. Oh, you are. Okay. I'm listening to nothing right now. Well, no. Oh my god. Now I'm listening to something. Normally I listen to music, but I guess... No, I don't. There we go. So I'm just going to do very thinly a dry brush coat of just a little bit of light shading right here. Because I don't want to do too much, because then I can actually bring the paint down eventually, which I'm going to do after. And then I can start working with the highlights here and there. And there we go. Because right now, my main priority is actually trying to get this a little bit even. And then I can start painting on the details and actually adding everything. Wait, what? No, it's my chair. I'm actually on a leather chair right now, so when I move and I get comfortable, like, I have to, like, squirm a little bit because I have to readjust myself, but no. I will give you a hint, though. If I ever farted, I would laugh. Like, constantly. That's me. Just saying. So we'll avoid that. Hi, Cookie. How are you? Welcome to the stream. I know, that's something that you don't talk about, but we won't elaborate about that. You guys are weird. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this warm white and I'm going to mix it a little bit in with the white that I have. And I'm going to leave the glow-in-the-dark paint for last, and you're going to see why. Because we're going to make it glow-in-the-dark. Yeah, psh. Okay, yeah they do, but they're modest about it, okay? That's just like saying girls don't poop, like seriously. Oh my god. Say. Okay, so I'm going to do a second painting coat. Hey, Gimmicky! How are you? It's been a while. You stream a little earlier now. So every time when I catch your streams, it's like really early and I fall asleep during them. But, hey, at least I have it up. Oh my god, Smiley. Yes, it does. It looks like a shadow figure is literally playing with a ball. Yeah, early. Freaking like 3 o'clock a lot of times. Oh my goodness. I'm just like, Dad, gimmicky, why? Maybe I just stay up too late. We'll go with that one. How about that? How about that? Oh my god, I screwed up. But how about that? We'll just say it's all me. Because life, yes, because life. Because life happens, literally. Life happens. And I kind of like actually no-name brands because they don't dry fast as like premium brands, to be honest. I don't know. Maybe I might actually treat myself and get like folk art paint. But other than that, I mean, their acrylics. I want to get the Arteza set because I really want to try out their paints. So I might do that because they're supposed to be like affordable, like paints. So I guess it will be like a step up from basically like Craft Smart and the Dollar Store brand, which I might do. Yeah, I got my paint from Dollarama Cookie. Like, there's 2 types of brands. Here, I'll show you. So this is the one that's, like, from the cheap, like, Dollar Store, Dollar Tree, or whatnot. You may actually see this before. And then this is our Dollar Store brand, which is, like, deco art stuff. So these are 2 Dollar Store brands. That's, like, $1.25 to sometimes $1.50, depending on where you go. But, yeah, it's usually $1.25 or $1.50. And then here are the Michael brands that are an alternative, like a cheaper up a little bit, is the Craft Smart brands. These range from at least about $1.39 to plus end to sometimes $1.75. So, or if you purchase like a big, huge pack, it's like $16 to $18 sometimes. So it all depends. Hi, Brother Dome. How are you? So yeah, I mean, that's the only paint that you'll ever see on my channel, right? Is cheap stuff. I'm actually working with Michael's canvases, so that's why the paint is actually doing its job and actually looks nice in a way compared to like dollar store canvases. Even though they're like $4, it's like you're better off just actually going to Michael's and purchasing like freaking literally 7 like art canvases for $16 and use a coupon. Honestly. So that's what I did. I treated myself. Yeah, it's going to take me a little bit, so don't mind this. I'm doing good. Well, actually, thank you very much. I'm doing a kind of cartoony, I guess, nun painting. It's not going to be like that awesome and realistic. It's just going to be my type of art style, which is like pop, kind of like, I guess, cartoony, kawaii style. Not too kawaii, but just, yeah. I got random art styles, okay? Okay. But in all reality, we're actually also trying to get rid of the paint, like I said, so... Okay, so what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to actually do 1 layer. I might actually have to switch up my paintbrush because the paintbrush is not giving it a nice, even, like, strong strokes that I want, which I'm not going to like. It's just going to be so annoying. But, oh, that's great. When you take care of your brushes, it still don't work. Kawaii! I'm going to stay up. Now, why are you going to stay up? Yeah, it's going to be scary, gimmicky, smiley. But it's not going to be, like, horrifying. It's gonna be like, oh my gosh, it's cute and scary at the same time. Like, what the fuck? Just like the Saw, pretty much. That's just how I am. Thank you, Brother Dome. I appreciate it. Oh, I hate the chunky pieces. See, you always get chunky pieces when it's like the paint is like cheap. And I don't like that. Then after this coat, I'm going to start actually doing the texture of the shadowing and all that for the nun. When it comes to just basically like her bonnet, if that's even the correct terminology. Yeah, actually, here, Cookie, this is what I mean by super cute, kawaii, slash kind of like my style. So, as you can see, it is creepy, horrifying, but it's like, oh my god, you're so cute, I'll eat you up. So, this is pretty much, yeah. I had different, like, kind of art styles. Yeah, I'm gonna, well, I actually put it up, believe it or not, Smiley, so I'm not going to drink out of it because I want to get some shelves so I can display my work, to be honest. Okay. So eventually I'm going to have to like cut it off right here. And then right here. Because we want to cut it off like that. I know, weird, but yes. Well, a happy belated birthday, I should say, Cookie. Okay, so now that we got that, I'm going to start actually working on the highlights just a bit. So like I said, I'm going to use some blue. Because usually blues kind of actually act as really great shadings and textures and all that. I know, it's weird right now. It doesn't look like anything. I get it. Just lighten it up just a bit right here. There we go. Now we're actually getting somewhere. Keyword, getting somewhere. Yeah, it's gonna look a lot like class when it's done because right now it looks like what the heck. Honestly, it just looks like a hot mess. Because now I actually have to play around with like the shadings and all that. Which is gonna be a pain in the booty, but it's actually gonna look nice. I can say that for a fact. Yeah, I sign it too. Yeah, I was thinking about Chucky because, here, I'll show you guys why I'm doing this in a way. Because I'm going to laminate this, what I got from Comic-Con. So I love this art style. And they're missing like the Nun, and then Billy the Puppet, Chucky, and then I do like a couple other slashers here and there. But they were missing it. So I'm like, And I need to start working on my area to make it feel like me, you know? And when I do start to upgrade my craft area, I want you guys to be able to see my work in that sense. I want you guys to basically see like, oh wow, she did this. Oh my god, like she did that. That's so cool. And it's like behind me and all that stuff. You know what I mean? And I want to have different camera angles so this way you get like the best of the best. Okay, so I know that I can actually sketch. Where's my pencil at? Okay, there we go. Okay, so I just have to wait until this dries a little bit. But what I can do now is actually work on the grays. So what I'm going to do here is this is a trick that I used to do all the time. We're going to take a flat, kind of like a baby, it's like a baby wipe, and we're going to use this as texture for the clothes at the bottom. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to like dry brush it on. I know it looks really rough right now, but you'll see what I mean by that. Then we're going to go in with the black, and eventually it's going to start turning into gray. So it does save up a little bit of time of basically adding details here and there. You're just looking in the shadows. It's something that I used to do. It's like sponging. So when I used to be like a little girl, my mom used to sponge my room walls. And she used to put two colors on here, and it used to be like blues and purples. And it would make like lavender colors, and it's like, wow, I was in love with it. At the time, it was a cheap alternative, too, to use extra paint that you had lying around instead of buying new paint. So that's what I used to do a lot. Alright, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to wait sure this is done drying. And I'm just very carefully going to paint this side now. There we go. But yeah, I really want to do Chucky, but it's going to be cartoony, Daddy style kind of thing. I want to do Slimer, like a kind of like gooey Slimer, but I might want to look at glow-in-the-dark paint for Slimer because I have like this vision that I want to do Slimer glow-in-the-dark with different like pigments. Weird, I know, but that's just me though. Okay. And then I'm going to start off from here and here. Yes, Harrison. I wish you guys could like hear music with me. Like it would be so awesome, but I don't know. I just feel like sometimes a lot of people don't like my voice, and it's like I'm sorry. Schizo beef jerky, yummy. I'm not really going to worry about the white right now because this is going to take a little bit to actually do the details. Because now I'm just going to use like a damp brush and kind of brush it to make it look old a little bit. Because I don't want it to be like a perfect line. Because I can actually take the opportunity to add a little bit of shadowing over here too with different grays. Okay, so I'm just going to take my black brush again, and I'm going to go over the edges very carefully now. I'm just going to take this a little bit, make sure I wipe off a lot of the black paint, and then we're going to just dry brush it just a bit. Okay, now with my pencil, I'm going to add a little bit of details here and there. Then I'm just going to very carefully start adding the details here and there. Just a bit, not too much. Hey Ravion, how are you? Yep, take your time, Ravion. I'm trying to actually add a little bit of shading with the dry rust from the leftover paint. So that's why it's so scratchy, but at the same time, it's very effective as well. It's one thing that I like to do. I'm good. You? Hey, all gold blood, how are you? How are you guys doing today? You guys going anywhere today? Or are you guys just gonna chill out? Okay, I'm gonna try to like use a smaller teeny tiny brush. If I can try to find one, I hope I can. There we go. I'm hoping. Oh my god, this brush is crap. Okay, maybe this one. Yeah, like I said, this is gonna definitely take a long time because it's gonna be very time consuming. So sit back and relax. And if you want some munchies, go get some munchies. Oh, yummy. Ooh, you're gonna make some cornbread? I love cornbread. Cornbread is actually so yummy, to be honest. So I'm just outlining everything right now. And I'm going to start doing some shadings too. I might do a medieval painting. I'm not sure. I might. Because I do like how he is. Yes, I'm poking the brain. I'm going to... Okay, so I'm going to do what I do every day, Nikki. I'm going to take over the world. You're going to take over the world? Oh, gosh. Nikki, okay. Pinky in the brain, 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 brain. As for Nikki, she's just going to be her. She's going to do her own thing. Yeah. But then again, I like the game, too. So I might do that. I'm not sure yet. Like, there's a lot that I might do. Because I might just, like, stick with some painting canvases. Because I do want to probably do a giveaway. To, like, show my appreciation to my viewers. I'm not quite sure yet, but I might. Yeah, it's starting to shape up. Keyword, starting to. It's gonna take a little bit gimmicky, to be honest. Or not gimmicky. Oh my gosh! Well, yeah, actually gimmicky. There's two gimmickies that I have, and I keep on forgetting. I was gonna call you by your real name. Like, well, not real name, but your old name. Which is the demigod, but, yeah. We won't do that. Because I don't know if you will approve of that. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, now it's starting to take shape. I'm trying to use the black as extra shading here and there too. Exactly. I still remember. I didn't want to rip apart the canvas. I'm like, oh God, please no, please no. Because I had a feeling I was going to do that. So, because Nikki loves doing that, apparently. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take my brush just a bit. Not that one. There we go. I'm going to take this black brush and very carefully I'm just going to go over it again just to straighten up this line just a bit now. Because I want the line to be very, very thin. There we go. And like so. just clean it up just a bit. Flip this over. There we go. Just clean this up just a bit. I was about to use white. Note to self, when painting, make sure you pay attention to the colors you're about to dip your brush into. Common knowledge. There we go. I will not die, I will survive. There we go. Just need to clean this up a bit more. Good to know. Well, do I got merch? Whoa, 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 what the hell? I love how I just now see everyone's comments. What the heck? Okay, hang on for one moment. Okay. Okay, so thank you guys. Sorry. Okay, so Pinky and the Brain got that one. Okay, starting to shape up, got that one. Daddy, I'm leaving the shadows. Didn't see that one. Demi, yes, I did see that. Good to know. And then I never got into painting because my elementary school art teacher told me I was the worst painter. Oh, I hate people like that. She had ever seen. And that the only career that I have future is see, if I was, I can relate to that, but you know what? Screw them. F them. Who cares? That's why I wanted to become an art teacher, believe it or not, over here where I live. But sadly, it's more of a child caregiver. So, and you have to do their curriculums. Honestly, that's not me, to be honest. But I know where you're coming from because my art teacher, believe it or not, in high school, I lost inspiration for art. And the slightest thing like that can throw off a person and wanting to try any type of art. That's why I encourage people to try art again. No matter what, if it's your past experience or whatnot. Because you know what? If you have a question, if you have like, you know, certain types of, I guess, some people get discouraged, and it's always great to sometimes like bring it up by just basically showing your artwork to some friends and stuff like that. And I can guarantee that, you know, if you are part of the crafty server, you know, we encourage people. And I will encourage you to continue drawing or continue painting or at least try to again. That's just me. But no art teacher should ever discourage anyone, to be honest. Just because they have a bachelor's degree. And that's what believe it or not, my high school teacher used to be like that. She used to shove her bachelor's degree in everyone's faces and says, well, Nikki, do you realize, and I like to be called Nikki back then. My real name is actually Nicole, for those who don't know. But my art teacher was like, Nikki, you do realize I have a bachelor's degree? And I was just like, yeah, your point. And she's like, the point is that I'm capable of teaching and marking art. She was, like, she made me hate art so much. Like, I hated it because of her. The only time when I started back up again was because I started to watch YouTube again. And I didn't have a particular person that just made me. It's just, I missed it. And then I started to get into the habit of wanting to do art again because it acted as a suppressor of my feelings and what I was going through. So art does help. basically people that are going through things. It can basically help you grow, help you be calm, or it can basically stop you from doing stupid things. It clears your mind too. And that's what art did for me. Yeah, it's terrible. Well, aka if I were you, I'm hoping that maybe one day you'll try art again. Not now, but I'm hoping one day you do, because, you know, out of everything right now, I mean, I don't know what you paint. You don't know. And a lot of people sometimes just stop painting. Who knows? You could be like the next Leonardo da Vinci. You don't know. But just have fun and try it out. It can also help too when it comes to just like calming your emotions and just relaxing, to be honest. At least that's what I think. So what I'm doing right now is I'm just adding some very small details, just some shadings here and there. Nothing really that special because I'm still waiting for the paint to dry. But it's just dry brushing right now, so it's nothing too much. But like I said, believe it or not, I guess, like when it all comes down to it, sometimes people get discouraged and sometimes people stop doing it in general, or you have a bad experience. And it's frustrating too, because just because of those past experiences, you don't want to ever try art again. And same with kids. Like, if you haven't noticed, right, when you go to school, sometimes when it comes to like crafting time, you literally get like 15 minutes. And then the rest is all just like work, or singing along, or whatever it is. See, when I used to go to school, okay, this is, 25, just in case if no one didn't know, we used to do at least about a half an hour to an hour of art sessions to clear the mind, to calm down. It's pretty much what it was. And I used to get so mad at my teacher because she would tell me to stop because it was the carpet song. And I don't like the carpet song. I didn't care for it. I wanted to draw. So, yeah. But the point is that now these days kids are just overwhelmed and, they go to their electronics and stuff like that, or whatever the case is. And then when they do want to do art, you get people telling them, you're never going to make money doing art. Art is not a real career. Yeah, it depends if you want to get off your ass and actually do stuff. Take it from someone who knows it. If you want to get off your ass and actually do some work, then do it, because I know you'll be able to make something out of it. But if you just want to like curl up in a ball and do your own thing, then go ahead. You can even do it as a hobby. You don't have to make money off of something for it to be a career, or just for you to actually make it known as a job, or whatever the case is, or to even enjoy it, for Christ's sakes. But that's just me. I'm ranting, so don't mind me. Like I said, I'm going to talk about random stuff because that's what I do. That was great. Okay, so now what I have to do is I have to be careful on this because I have to let it dry. But in the meantime, I'm going to start doing the necklace. And start bringing it forward. Well, yeah, I mean, like games, for example. You know how your class or your teachers were? You have a teacher that's supposed to be teaching fine arts, but you have a graphics design teacher that's teaching fine arts. Yeah, that doesn't really, because you're going to also, that's what you were doing. You're pleasing other people's opinions. Like, that's why some person think it was wrong. This person thought it was good enough. Like, that's the thing. You don't know. Because you're sitting there trying to please other people and try to do the task, what you were, like, obviously meant to do. But at the same time, asking questions is also very important as well. And it just felt like, you weren't inspired to do anything anymore. And that could happen too. Sometimes misinformation. Yeah, exactly. And that's what happens. It's not your fault, but even sometimes, like with my graphics design teacher, he couldn't teach us to the full ability because the school only paid for a certain amount of stuff. So we had to pay for our own school supplies. We had to pay for like our own cork board to mount, printing, everything, because they were too cheap to get us a printer. So we had to spend like $7-10 or whatnot just printing out shit, and that's just on one piece. So it was stressful, and I did not like it. Yeah, you should have, but you know what? At the same time, two games. Keep this in mind. You have the students in the classroom, but it's the art teacher that also makes it, same with the students, that make it into a full classroom. So all it is just an empty room. The teachers make it a classroom, same with the students. And when you have the students that are not interactive, the teachers just kind of like lose their way, you know what I mean? They get bored. I like actually using this tile. I might get another tile just to use it as paint. Like a paint canvas. So this way I could just like easily clean it up. Because, woof! Okay, I'm hoping that you guys can actually see this because I realized, oh god, okay, so sorry about that. Let me just see if I can get like a much better angle. There we go. Well, that's good though, games, but at least now you know, right? But I'm gonna tell you something. Sometimes you can only do so much, right? So if you're sitting there and you're not learning anything, then ask questions. Or sometimes when you don't get something, again, ask questions, but usually it's not just you. Usually it's just the teacher, because the teacher also has to take in consideration of his students for his learning capabilities. Because some students, are visual learners, kinetic learners, so on and so forth. So when a teacher takes recolization, whatever the fucking word is, so, basically the students that basically, have different learning capabilities, so on and so forth, and if he actually tries to adapt to the students' learning like that, then hey, that's a great teacher. But if the teacher just wants to be a dick and everything else, then there's no point. Literally, there's no point. And again, that's just me. 10 cents. I can't really sit there and tell you, certain things, but I can just give you my honest opinion.
I think Daddy's sleeping, to be honest, Harrison. Okay, so I'm going to wait until I actually add the highlights to this. Because it's definitely going to take a while. Okay, I'm not going to worry too much about this. But I am going to do the shading. We'll go over after a little bit once I even it more out. Yes, Harrison. Okay, so what I'm going to do here is I'm trying to like piece together on how I want to do this. Because it is going to take a little bit. Like I said, the shading is definitely going to take me a while. It's going to be like a lot of hardcore painting. Oh shoot. Okay, I'm gonna have to do a plain white here. Don't mind me, as people might say that I'm wasting paint, but I swear I'm not. Somewhat. I swear I'm not wasting paint. I swear. Maybe I am. Just shush. You don't know if I am or not. How dare you think that? Okay. You're not Nikki. How am I not Nikki? Wait, what? Oh. Thank you so much. I appreciate it, Ravion. now we have natural highlights now. Oh. Yes, you're not. Every time I come back, I see more improvements. Well, yeah, and I appreciate you coming back, Gimmicky. Like I said, it's going to take a little bit because I literally have to play around with, like, the chin and all that. And it's going to take a while. But I'm starting to now shape everything, so it is going to look a little bit better. At least I think so. But I also have to play around with, again, more of the shadows and all that. Add more grays because this is the type of painting that's literally going to take a while for me to do. Because I have to layer, highlight, layer, highlight, layer, highlight. And this just is like very soothing to me. So it's been calming me down a little bit. You're not leaving the shadow again? Well, you know your daddy is going to be upset if you don't. And same with me, Harrison. You should never be in the shadows. All right. So very carefully, just gonna add a little more shading here and there. Ooh. There we go. Then I'm gonna have to add a little bit of dark purples, make it into blacks and all that. Then I just gotta start smoothing this out. Now, one area is supposed to be bigger than the other because I want it to actually look like the face is kind of looking right at you if you turn it. So that's the whole idea. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to start adding the blues with the blacks. I'm going to start going into the direction of making it actually look like the bonded is starting to come out. No, you're not supposed to like it. Going near the dark side is very bad. No. I have a lot on my mind, Harrison. That's actually another reason why I like painting, because I like kind of clearing my mind. It does help. Now I'm very carefully going to go over this, so this way the jawline It's not so harsh. And then I can go over it again. So this way it acts like it's a shading. Okay, now what I'm going to do is I'm just very carefully going to go over this nice and slowly. Then I'm going to take the gray that I just made when creating white and black, and I'm just going to go over it, act as another highlight on the face. Then I'm going to take the black and just go over it very carefully. Like so. I know, this is like literally taking forever. I get that. You might at first, but you won't in the long run. What do you mean by that? Oh, yeah, I know what you mean now. Well, Harrison, we just want to see you smile. That's pretty much why we do things. We like to see you smile. Alrighty. So now I'm just going to very carefully start to add a little more of the details, like the brush strokes here and there. But I'm going to have to clean off my brush. There we go. Now I'm just going to have to very carefully start to use this white. Oh no, Harrison. Wait, what? So I'm glad everyone is happy, including the awesome Nikki. Well, yeah, Harrison, why don't you do some creative writing, remember? Yeah, no one likes a stressful person. Everyone likes to be happy. Happy. Happy, happy, happy. It's easy to say, I know. But trust me, when you're upset, people know. Might have to, there we go. It's getting there, little by little, it's getting there. It's taking forever, but it's getting there. There we go. Now it's starting to come along. I'm not going to worry about it so much because I can always clean it up after. But I just want the general outline done. There we go. Right. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a nice clean baby wipe. Try to do fun things, Harrison. Exactly. Exactly what Ravion said. There we go. Alright, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to wait until it dries a little bit. I'm going to start working on a little bit of shading down below. There we go. And now I'm just going to take this blue, this dark blue, and I'm going to start adding more of texture and highlights. Because I want to do black and a little bit of blues mixed with a little bit of purples. Ugh. I'm gonna love you. Everyone make sure to hit that like button. Aw, thank you. I really appreciate it, Ravion. There we go. Now it's starting to get there. Little by little. It's actually starting to come along, which I love. It is taking a while, but it's getting there. Thank you. Oh, Joey's birthday is today? Remind me to say hi to him. I like Joey. He's cool. Thanks for telling me, Smiley. Walk away. Yeah. I'm getting a little bit messy, but you know what? I like getting messy. Especially when it comes to art. I don't mind. Actually makes me really happy to get a little bit messy, hands dirty. You know, because art is not that perfect. So when you see an artist being all like perfect and she's wearing like freaking nice ass clothes and she's wearing Gucci, I mean, yeah. Then that's messed up. And that's just me though. But I know damn well I cannot actually freaking... I cannot paint in good clothes. Believe it or not, I didn't know what Gucci was until I looked it up. Go figure. But you name an art brand and I'm just like, Jesus. Story of my life. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to start really painting on our details of like the face, the eyes, and so on and so forth. So the only thing is, I actually really want to make it cartoony still. Because I want to like maintain kind of like what I did with Billy the Puppet. Okay, so it's gonna be weird, But I know her eyes are just like... I want her eyes to be like jet black and just scary. Then I want to dry brush it and make sure that it looks like literally they're coming out at you. Like she's wearing makeup, but she's not wearing makeup, in other words. Hey Gamescape, how are you? Welcome to the stream. I would love to give her googly eyes. But now I'm actually going to be kind of like doing her eyes big, but at the same time, it's going to be like yellow, like very pigmented yellow, and it's going to glow in the dark. So that's what I'm trying to do right now. But I'm also trying to do a little bit of details here and there because I'm trying to like remain with the style that I did with, like I said, Billy the Puppet. I know, it's kind of weird, but at the same time, I don't want it to be like super, super harsh. But it might be super harsh because we need to add a lot of texture and shading to the eyes. She kind of reminds me of the Joker when you really think about it. The makeup. JK. Why are you scared already? Yeah, I'm going to be using glow-in-the-dark paint. But in the meantime, I literally have to kind of scrape off a certain amount of paint to kind of give it that shadow and texture with the black. So I'm just trying to pull off a little bit of the paint, give it some natural highlights from the eyes instead of adding more paint, because we don't want that. So that's what I'm trying to do right now. Then I'm going to have to do the chin. And again, we're going to do a dry brush motion. Yeah, man. There we go. I'll try not to scare you. When you're loving me, yeah. Welcome back, games. Hey, Antaku, welcome back. I'm just going to take my brush now and I'm going to do a twirling motion, so this way I kind of put the paint together and squish it. So this way I can do very thin streaks to kind of do the jawbone. And there we go.
Thank you so much, Ravion. Well, I would be talking a little bit more, but like when it comes to certain areas, I have to concentrate on them. So it's like, oh gosh. You have to be careful too, because I don't want to like add too much pigment here and there, and then I'm gonna have to redo it over and over again. Because I just now started to even out everything. So what you been up to, Gamescape? And guys, make sure that you actually click the like, or not the like button, but the bell icon, because for some reason some people are not getting notifications. If you do have the bell icon, just unclick it and then re-click it again. So this way you know that I'm live. Or if you want, you can join my Discord. It's up to you. There we go. Pulling up the back paint. Now starting to do the nose jaw. Thank you. There we go. Yeah, it's definitely going to take a little bit. Oh, really? Thanks, Ravion. There we go. Alright. So now what I'm going to have to do is, with the nose, I'm going to have to wait until it dries just a bit. But the mouth, I'm going to have to do a dry breath method. So this way, I don't actually get so much pigment. And I don't have to do the mouth, because if you realize in the movie you don't really see her mouth. It just, nothing looks like black specks. Like a black smudge. Just like the Joker with the red. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use the dry brush method and add some highlights and shadings to make it look like the mouth is there. But really it's not. Because to be honest, Nikki was never really good at mouths. She's not good at human portraits, to be honest. Yes, Harrison?
There you go. Turn it. How are you doing? What are you doing, Harrison? Usually you're up to something. I wonder. Okay, so I'm going to dry brush. Thank you, games. I appreciate it. It's kind of a little bit hard because I literally have to sit here and do the details a little, but at the same time, it's actually interesting too because I get to sit back, enjoy my time, just have some fun. It's actually really scary right now. I'm just like, oh God. Nah. I mean, I should be worried because it's like I'm putting this up in my craft area. I like jamming out to music right now. I'm just like, There we go. Very carefully. There we go. I just want Wednesday to come. I know, right? Tomorrow I have that job interview, so hopefully that I don't know what to expect, to be honest, so I do have to brush up for tomorrow. Because I don't want to be, like, unprepared. It's like, what the hell? How do I make the nose? Honestly, I just do the nose my own way. So what I did was I just lined it up with the jawline. And then I work on the eyes too so I can get a general structure. And then what I do is I very carefully start to sketch out on how I want to do the nose. So a lot of noses are different. But it also helps to have a reference as well in front of you. And I just shape it. And when I like it, I like it. But I always start off with basically 2 little circles here and here. And then there's always an indent right here, like a little dome. And that's what I do. It's hard to explain, but at the same time, too, when you have references, when you start getting the habit of doing noses, then it becomes easy for you. I'm not good at human faces, to be honest. But when it comes to, like, noses, I am getting a lot better at it. So... Hey, David, how are you? Yep, very much. I watch SpongeBob to learn. And like I said, when you take your time too, it does help. Because if you don't take your time, then of course it's going to be like really wonky and weird. Just taking your time, relaxing, having fun, it does help. Hey, Gimmicky, how are you? Welcome back. As you go with it. I don't know. When I like to listen to music, I jam out too, and I sometimes visualize how I want to do like the nose, the eyes, and certain things too. So it's hard to explain, but sometimes I just have a knack for it. I just look at the painting and I'm like, okay, this is where the eyes are going to go, so on and so forth. Okay, now I'm just very carefully going to start putting that blue in there. I'm going to take my cloth right here, and I'm just going to dilute the color just a bit. Thank you. What's up, Harrison? Now I'm just going to add some shades here and there. Because I do want to add some purple shadings, some blue shadings. Huggies. Then we're just going to go in with a little bit of the dark gray. Try to keep the shading, the light shadings up top, and then bring it down with the darker shadings. That's what I've always taught myself. I'm hoping you guys don't mind me like jamming out right now, because I like jamming out and listening to music, and yeah. So hopefully you guys don't mind. Huggies, Harrison. LOL, just kidding. Sit down. Okay. Harrison. Just start cleaning up a little bit of this area now. Now what I want to do is I want to start adding a little bit of gray highlights to this. Oh yeah, I just like jamming out to music. Like, I like listening to just like rock and just like jamming out and all that. I know, it's really weird, but yeah. That's just me. I said 1, 2, 3, 4. So don't mind me. I'm trying not to like totally zone you out, guys, because it's like when I listen to music, I'm just like all into it, and I start like bashing everything, and I'm just like, so yeah, you don't want to know. I'm listening to "Take It Out on Me" by 1,000 Fort Knives. 1,000 Front Knives. Sorry, Front Knives. Yeah, Front Knives. Trying to remember because I'm good at bands, but when I know the song, I'm just like, yeah, I know this song. Yeah. Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually take the yellow now. And the yellow, we're going to start mixing. But I'm just making sure that everything is perfect. This might freak you guys out. So I'm sorry. Okay. So this is going to require a lot of layering, especially with yellow on black sometimes. And glow-in-the-dark paint. Yeah. I grew up on Slipknot with my brothers. I've listened to Slipknot, Metallica, all of them. Yeah, I'm sorry. This might freak you guys out. 3 Days Grace, yeah. That's for me. That's like my softy kind of rock. Like, I jam out to that. Guns N' Roses, AC/DC, all that. 3 Days Grace, Three Doors Down. Oh my gosh. I'm trying to remember because I'm looking at my Spotify right now. And it's just like I listen to Shinedown, Five Finger Death Punch, all that. Black Sabbath, yes, I love Black Sabbath. Finger 11, even though that's like really, really soft for me. But I'm just trying to remember at the top of my head. So, yeah. Well, to be honest, it's just my version. So, I would say like the older version where the nun actually has a name. The demonic name for that, or the demon name as people would say, is called Valak. Valak is, this one is kind of like a twist between old and new, and also cartoony style. So I like to look at multiple images, and then I like to fuse together on what I like. So it's combined basically the old from Annabelle to with a little bit of The Conjuring, but then also a new twist to it. So I do add that. Not that I know of. Oh, White Stripes. Thank you. As I was reading that, I saw a lot of White Stripes too. So yeah, yeah. Maybe I should check them out. Like right now, I'm listening to Ashes Remain, which is The End of Me. It now I know people are like, why are you listening to depressive songs? Blah blah blah. It's not like to me. It's not depressing. I just like listening to this kind of music. So I don't know. Thank you. Then I have like I listen to like anime opening themes too, and then I also like listening to like a little bit of jamming hip hop music as well. Hey Yami, welcome. Welcome to the stream. Exactly. I'm actually listening to 3 Days Grace right now, break, so what does that tell you? I'm just making sure I have a good coating over the eyes before I start adding more of like the highlights to the eyes. I can be weird. When you really get to know me, I can be weird. I could so dance in ways. And dance back. Epic battles of dance history begin! We see Harrison rocking that dance spin of his tail wagging. Oh, he's doing a ninja spin. He's throwing ninja stars. Oh, he fuses together. Oh my god, that's amazing. Okay, I'm good. Just don't judge me. As I go in the corner, I'm just like, oh god, sad face. Yep. We see Nikki just like, you know what? I'm just gonna jam out now. But awesome. Fanny well. Oh gosh. Hey Alex, thank you very much. Excuse me. Oh, really? Well, I hope you have a fantastic day. There we go. I'll put on a favorite song. I'm good. You know how to do. Work hard, play hard, work hard, play hard. I'm good. Otaku's like, yeah, Nikki. Oh god, Otaku, shut up.
Oh god. You guys get to witness me. And I got my camera on. Well, it was a broomstick until I started to upgrade on it. So, right now, it's actually on like an arm stand. See you, Ravion. Have a great day. Thank you for stopping by. I really appreciate it. I hope you have an awesome, blessed day. Work hard, play hard, work hard. Thanks, Ravion. It's much appreciated. Ow! Why are you biting me, Harrison? Just because you're mad because I'm jamming out? Yeah. There. How do you win? You don't win. I don't like Fortnite. That's why you would not see me play Fortnite ever on my channel. Ever. No matter how many people request it, nope, I'm not into that.
Nope. When I saw her walking down the street, she looked so fine. All day I can say was yeah, 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 yeah. All day I can say is yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay. Oh God, I gotta turn down the music because I'm starting to jam out. Nope. It says I'm happily taken, so I don't have to worry about that. Now, if it was Robert Downey Jr., maybe. All that I can say was yeah, yeah. I'm just waiting for basically like the eyes to start, and then I could add the black. So, but I'm already starting to add the glow in the dark paint to it. Thank you. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah. Oh, really? See, I don't know any of the characters, so I wouldn't be able to tell you what's up. But, yeah, yeah. Oh, this is really, like, getting there. But you can duplicate. It's got something special that makes me wanna tease you. Oh, really? I'll have to take a look at that. Never heard of that character, though. Okay. It's getting there. It's taking forever, but it's getting there. Oh? But they can do the cage. It's got something special. There we go. Sorry, guys. Gotta love the phone ringing like crazy. Ah! The Squidward knows. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is very carefully, hoping that I can do this now. Slowly, I'm just going to start playing with the color and pulling it up. There we go. It's slowly getting there. I want to give it like an old, kind of worn out feeling, but also like texture. So that's what I'm doing right now. Alrighty. It's getting there little by little. It's making me want to paint even more right now. Ugh. Gotta love painting. There we go. There we go. And now very carefully, slowly add a little bit of purple. But not too much. Because I want to give it some shading. Then I'm going to have to add the black to the eyes. Then I got to sign it and I'm almost done. Love the way it jiggles like a dust, baby. Thanks, games. Shorty, it's your mood and it's driving me crazy. Almost there. It's not finished. It's not finished until you put a happy little brush. Exactly. There we go. Oh, that's really creepy right now. Alrighty. Hi, Hallie. How are you? Welcome to the stream. Ugh. A really messy stream. Just remember that. Alright, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to add a little bit of gold and we're going to signer it after that. And I should be done. Thanks, Hallie. Nope. Art is supposed to be clean. No, I'm kidding. It's not supposed to. New boys. So I'm just taking my needle nose tool and very carefully I'm outlining basically the eyes. So this way it pops right out completely. Once it starts to dry and then all you see is glow in the dark eyes. I'm good, thank you for asking. I had a little bit of me time with the family, like my mom and all that. So there was that. And then I went to sleep early and I just got up. Well, not just got up, but I got up about 7 o'clock my time. So I figured may as well do an art stream. Go almost done. Yeah, I can't wait. I just have to wait for the paint to actually, like, recharge. Because the thing about glow-in-the-dark paint is that you have to literally let it sit in light. So that's, like, the only thing that's a pain in the booty about it. Because this is, like, the only part that I want to really stand out was the eyes. And I wanted the purple background to really balance it out. Now I'm just going to sign it. Here we go. And here you have it. So I really hope you guys liked the stream, and thank you so much for watching. I know, you guys just joined and everything else too, but tomorrow I will be back. I was thinking about doing a little raid if you guys want to stick around, and we can support another channel, since we do have a couple people here. So that would be nice if we can do that and support another person's channel. So, thank you. So, let me see who's on, so don't mind me, you guys. I just really want to support someone's channel right now because you guys are awesome, and we're gonna do this. So, let's see. Oh, okay. Alright, so, yeah. It's not going to be anyone big because, you know, I'm not really into, you know, doing that kind of stuff. But if you guys want, you guys can raid one of my good friends, which I love him like a brother. So here's his link. And if you just do hashtag